Hi, I am Sujita Karke. In this video, we are taking a journey to Nepal, a land rich in culture, tradition and of course food. Today, we'll explore one of Nepal's beloved traditional dish, kheer, a sweet creamy rice pudding that is more than just a dessert. It's a symbol of togetherness and celebration.
My childhood or my teenage, memories hits when I just heard Kheer Khane Din, because on around 15, my mother used to cook occasion, the surrounding, the smells, then everything, and then siblings talking, playing, everything. There is so much crowd in a house, and then the celebration, it's like everything.
It's in Shravan 15 in Nepali calendar. Every year it's widely celebrated. Kheer is cooked in every houses, every home. You walk through the street, you smell kheer. You want to go into every home, taste what people have cooked in their own style.
My family background is from farming family. So my mom and dad, they used to do a lot of farming back in those days. Obviously, we used to celebrate in Shravan. At that time, we were harvesting the crop time. So every time mom and dad, they used to make kheer. When you say me about the kheer memory, I remember about those days when mom and dad, they used to do a lot of farming, and at that time they used to cook kheer to everyone, the workers and for us, and we used to take kheer to them, and we used to celebrate when we used to plant the rice. So it was pretty much those things to me.
Firstly, I always remember my mom cooking kheer for me. That is the whole thing memory for me to remember, and the taste, it is really good.
I still remember those days I have spent in my country eating kheer with my relatives and family. The sudden memory in my mind appears that when I went to the Mamagar about 1-2 years, there was a big gathering of each relatives and families, and we decided to eat kheers so that we can make the memory of sweetness and happiness. That day I still remember.
In Nepal, there's a special day which translates to the day of eating kheer. It's a day dedicated to making and enjoying kheer with family and friends. This tradition marks the end of rice planting season and is a way to celebrate a good harvest. Kheer is often made during religious festivals and special occasions, signifying prosperity and good fortune. Today, I'll show you how to make this delicious dish so you can experience a little bit of Nepal in your kitchen.
It is really important to continue traditional food because it helps to continue the culture we follow in our backcountry. And even if we get married or even if we have a child, now here, our child or children doesn't know the food that what we eat in the backcountry. So it is more important.
For Nepalese people, for traditional people like us, it's pretty important because everywhere we go, we carry our culture, we carry our tradition. So kheer is also one of the deep-rooted tradition in Nepali culture. When you're paying tribute to your ancestors, you cook kheer. When you're having a party, you cook kheer. So it's a never-ending cultural thing.
So it should be. I mean, it's pretty much important to us. That's what made us right now, right? So carrying the traditional culture is something important to us. That shows us that what we were back in those days, right? That give us, that's our identification of knowing as a Nepali. If we want to showcase our culture to all people, those kind of traditional food comes, it plays important role to identify that we are from Nepal, and that's the thing, authentic taste of Nepal. So for me, it's really important. Being in US, showing our cultural thing is important to us, and that will definitely make us Nepal cultures to showcase in international platform.
It is really, really important to continue the Kheer Khane Din in US, because we just carrying our tradition, culture, and then coming here. It is really, really important because we just kind of taking our culture with us and then spreading to our friends, and then over the new place of here. They don't know much about our culture. We can just share each other's. It's more likely to spread our tradition to the native of here.
Now that we have understood the cultural significance of kheer, let's get started with recipe. We'll be using just a few simple ingredients like rice, milk, sugar, cardamom, and some mixed nuts for garnish. Let's begin by washing the rice and heating up our milk. Once we soak the rice and let milk to boil for a few minutes, till then we'll start preparing our other ingredients. We'll cut nuts into small pieces and keep it aside so we can add it up later. You can take out the cardamom cover so it won't stuck into your mouth while you are having kheer. As the rice cooks, it absorbs the milk and create a creamy texture. We'll add some nut and raisins and keep few aside so we can garnish it later. Keep the flame in a medium or a low heat so it won't stick to the bottom of the pot. You can see the texture of the rice now. Cooking it on a low flame after adding nuts. The next process is adding the sugar. Now we'll add the powder of cardamom which gives the kheer its taste. The result is a rich, comforting dish that brings a little piece of Nepal into your home. Thank you for joining me today, where we explore both the culture and the cuisine of Nepal through the beloved dish of kheer. I hope this video gives you a taste of beautiful traditions that are celebrated with food.
I really like this.